Well, it's been quite a while since we've done one of these, but it's once again time to jump back into SnowRunner to ask the question, how big is too big? And we have brought along a very interesting lineup of vehicles today, with the largest being the latest update to the Megabus. And as you can see, just one of its tires, just one, is larger than Monstrosity ever was. And so with that in mind, I think we definitely have quite the interesting adventure ahead of us. Now, before we get into anything else, if you're looking for any specific information on all of the mods I have used in this video, all of that info will be down in the description below. So if you're curious as to what systems they're on, where you can get them, all of that sort of stuff, once again, all of that information on each one of these vehicles will be in the description box down below if you are looking for that info. Now, first off, we're going to go ahead and start down here at this end with the Ironhide. Y'all have seen this thing before. It's a truck by Diesel Addict 66, and it's an absolute monster, and I cannot wait to send this thing off of the Mega Jump. Now, the map that we are on is, let's see, what is it, Lime's Playground? Yes, I do believe it is. Now, before we go any further, though, let's give this thing a run through the mud real quick. I mean, we might as well. We're on our way to the Mega Ramp. We might as well give this thing a send. Come on! This thing is just as much of a beast as it could ever possibly be. Let's go ahead. Come on, make our way out of the mud. This thing has no issue crawling through just about anything. The only thing you have to worry about with this thing is getting hung up on the bumpers. But, like, that's literally it. That's all you ever have to worry about. Now, when it comes to the Mega Ramp, I'm almost wondering if I should switch over to the towing suspension just so I have a little bit more, like a little bit more stiffness so that it doesn't bottom out at the bottom. And I'm going to go ahead and actually just do that right now. Let's do that. Switch over to towing. And that should be a much better setup for going off of the Mega Ramp. Whoa, God! Well, that's insanely stiff. We literally almost rolled it over right off the bat. All right, little bit of a jump right at the top. And of course, as we run these off of the ramps, we're gonna do all of them off of the farthest left ramp. So, full beans. It's not bad, for sure. I definitely think that we could get a pretty good amount of speed out of it if we left it in, like if we had put it in neutral. But here's the thing. Leaving this one in gear proved to be probably the best strategy we could have possibly used because it came out completely unscathed. Like, literally, I mean, apart from a little bit of body damage, it is fine. So that's quite the way to kick things off, actually. That's a really, really good start. Now, from here, we're gonna grab the Earth Runner. Now, Earth Runner, obviously, by John Hot Rod, it's based on an Earth Roamer kind of mega camper. These mega campers have, well, I say become popular in recent years. They've become popular-ish in recent years, but it really depends on whether or not you are in the market for one of these things, because the market for one of these things is quite exclusive, because if you option one of these out, like, all the way, they can be well over $500,000, and easily more depending on what kind of options you put on them. They're insane, especially if you get one like this, which sits on a commercial chassis. All right, fully repaired, and full beans up the hill. Well, I say full beans up the hill. It's not really full beans unless you get, you know, a full head of steam coming up the hill, but you know what? I'm just not going to worry about that. It's going to be fine. All right, same approach. Full send. I'm going to throw this one into neutral, I think. Oh, that's not bad. Ooh! You know what? I mean, sure, it nosed in, but, like, this is the second one to land directly on its wheels that we've done so far, and that's very impressive. Now, let's switch over to the MegaCab Runner now. Now, the MegaCab Runner, another mod by John Hot Rod. This thing's been out for a while. Y'all know this thing. It's available pretty much everywhere. It's a beast. Let's fire it up and fully send it off of that jump. We've sent this thing before, but it's been quite a while, and I definitely think it could use a bit of a refresher, especially for me, because I don't drive this thing as often as I would like to drive it. Admittedly, it's kind of one of those trucks that I You know, I love it. It sits in my garage a lot, but I never get as much of a chance to drive it and use it and enjoy it as I would really like to. Probably because there's obviously like a ton of other incredible trucks to drive as well, but like this thing is so much fun, especially like sliding it around with that rear wheel steer. All right, come on, full beans up the hill. Let's go. Oh my God. Why is high range in this thing so fast? Like, oh. I was trying to use first-person view, and then I switched into first-person view, and it was like, you're just gonna look at the headrest. Like, all right. And ease it over the edge, full send. There's 7th gear. We'll drop it into neutral. Let gravity pull it along. Oh, that's a good one. Oh. Oh no, it flopped. God dang it, it was so close. I mean, like, I'm not gonna winch it back over onto its wheels because wherever these land is where they're gonna land. But, like, these have all landed in pretty close proximity to each other, which is quite impressive. Now, we have a completely different truck and one that I've never taken off this jump in my entire life. This is basically a SEMA build of a Chevy Silverado by Glitchworks, and this is also, I believe, available pretty much everywhere, console-wise. I don't know about Switch. That would be something where you'd have to check your own specific mod browser. I get a lot of questions when I say available everywhere. When I say available everywhere, I get a lot of questions about, well, does everywhere mean Switch or not? And I don't personally own a Switch, so if you want to check to see whether or not a mod vehicle is available on Switch, definitely go ahead and check your respective mod browser. Thing's pretty quick, though. I've never actually driven it in the monster setup, so I have no idea what this thing is going to be like. I have no idea how it's going to do. Oh, come on. Come on. Was it just spinning there? Like, just on normal ground? Were we just sitting and spinning on normal ground? That's kind of surprising and a bit shocking, actually. All right, let's get you lined up on the ramp. Beans? Well, I say beans. There doesn't seem to be much beans to be had, even in high. It's kind of just, oh, there's the beans. Oh, it just took forever to kick in. All right, that's a little bit odd. And ease it over the edge. Let's go. That's pretty gnarly. Got a pretty good boost out of it in high and then sent it in neutral. It's not going to go as far distance-wise, but it is absolutely going to land. Oh, wow. We completely blew out the suspension, but that is our best result just yet. That's actually, like, that was super balanced. Super balanced. Now, the monstrosity. I like including it in these tests even though it's old, and even though, well, even its creator doesn't seem to be the biggest fan of it anymore, but, and that's not any kind of, like, dig at the truck or at Frog. I just know that sometimes Frog will make fun of their own trucks, and this one in particular, so let's see what can happen, or what will happen, when this thing gets given the beans. I'm sure it's going to go over everything else, but I'm just using this sort of as a in-between lead-up to the new Megabus, because I think that with those tires, which are probably a record for the tallest tires ever on any truck in SnowRunner, I'm pretty sure that it's going to blow even this out of the water, and I am so ready to see it do that. I'm so ready. I wonder if the Megabus is gonna, like, clear even that second mud pit, maybe even hit the tree line. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Come on! Holy crap! Okay, this is gonna be a big one. All right, we're into a front flip now. Are we gonna go all the way over? We are! Oh, little bit of a tumble. Still tumbling. I'm not on throttle whatsoever. No way. Oh, it almost went back onto its wheels. It almost did. As a matter of fact, it's just kind of half rolled over, suspended. It cleared the mud bog. Look at where the monstrosity is versus where everything else is. And now it's time for the new version of the Megabus with the tallest tires ever to be put on any vehicle in this game. Y'all ready? Because I know I am. I'm gonna ignore trees and just go this way. Oh my god. Thing is so stupid. It's so stupid on so many levels, and I love it for it. Alright, well, we can only do that so much. I also have to go around the sign, because I won't be able to fit underneath it, obviously. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, come on. Come on, ease it through, and we're fine. Easy. And we've also got a repair point at the bottom of the ramp, so I'm not even worried about, like, using the dev tools to repair body damage or anything like that. Not that I have any body damage, nor do I think we would have picked any up anyway. So let's ease it around. I said, let's ease it around. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, are you serious? Come on. And repaired. Okay. This barely fits. Look at this. This barely fits. Oh, that is insane. Alrighty then. 3, 2, 1. Easy over the edge. Full send. Full send. Well, that was a very odd result because it's gonna do a front flip and then it's gonna bounce, but it's actually not gonna get anywhere near as far as the monstrosity did. Yo, it didn't even make it past the... That's actually totally backwards of what I thought was going to happen. The monstrosity is the one all the way out there. The megabus is the in-between one, and all of the others are in this kind of like tidy little line right here. That was completely opposite of what I thought was going to happen, but either way, it was a blast. But if y'all enjoyed this video and enjoyed this test, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Hit that like button if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see y'all next time. Talk to y'all later.